I hope that they can put some pressure on Pakistan, because I personally believe that we are dealing with all these major issues in Afghanistan because of Pakistan. I mean, Taliban, by now, all of us, we know that Taliban are being funded by Pakistan. They're being, instructed by Pakistan. Their bases are in Pakistan. This is where they get trained. So I hope that the international community, first of all, if they cut their funds and they don't give funds to Pakistan, they won't be able to have enough money to fund Taliban further.
So do you blame Pakistan for, or in a major way, for all this?
I do. I do absolutely. I blame Pakistan, because it's not, it's by now, over the years, we've seen, videos, we've seen evidence, we have evidence that Pakistan is behind, empowering Taliban. Absolutely. Every time our government, would catch a Talib, they would see the identification and it would be a Pakistani person, so it's very obvious that it's them. And I do blame them, and I hope that they back off and they don't interfere in the politics in Afghanistan anymore.
What do you expect from India? Because India has been a long-term friend for Afghanistan, and
Absolutely.
lot of influence is there, especially the film industry, whether the modernity, whether the journalism. We have seen a lot of people are being trained in India. So how do you look at India's support in future?
You know what? On behalf of the entire nation of Afghanistan, I want to express my utmost gratitude to India. And I want to say thank you, because, over the years, we have realized that the only good friends amongst the neighborhood that we had, it was India. India has always been good to us. They've been a true friend. They've been very sweet and helpful and kind to our people who were refugees in India. Every Afghan that I've met in my life that were in India before, they've always spoken very good about Indian people and about how they were treated in India very kindly and very nicely. So we are grateful forever, and once again, thank you, India, for everything that you guys did for our country and we are doing.
I understand you have very less time. I'm just coming towards the end of my interview. As you said that you don't trust Taliban at all, whatever they are saying. But do you think in today's world it will be easy for them to repeat what they have done in last 20 years? Because definitely the world's eyes are on them. What they do now will be seen by the world. And as an influencer and as a pop star, what will be your message to Taliban right now? That what should they do now?
You know what? I just hope that they will think about humanity first, that they should think that, they shouldn't treat innocent people like the way they did 20 years ago. I'm saying, they might turn back to who they were before, because even then, the eyes of the world were in Afghanistan, but nobody could do anything, like they were just watching. And once again, I mean, I hope Afghanistan doesn't go back to those dark ages and those dark days. And I believe, as I mentioned previously, maybe Taliban are just showing this face now to just be recognized. And once they're recognized, I don't know if they're going to turn back to who they were or not. I'm not sure, but I just hope that the international community would hold them accountable for what they're saying right now.
Ariana, will you be continuing with your music? Will you be continuing spreading the Afghan culture and talking about the human rights there? What will be your personal future?
Absolutely. I mean, I'm going to obviously continue with my career. I've had a career outside Afghanistan as well, for many, many years. I have a big following everywhere, all over the world. I'll be doing that, and I will, probably dedicate a huge portion of my music, just like always, to Afghanistan and its people, because that's my, entire, what do you call it? Focus. That's where my focus is. And then obviously, because I'm not inside Afghanistan and I'm outside, but I will try my best to be the voice of the voiceless and try to spread the word out there, and to see, what we can do to get the help to focus on Afghanistan and its people.
My last question to you: are you upset with your president, Mr. Ghani? he left the country in the middle? And also, do you see any resistance which is coming now? We are hearing reports that from Panjshir there is a resistance force which is coming in the face of Mr. Saleh. How do you look at these sequence?
I am truly, truly disappointed with the president, the way he left Afghanistan in the hands of a bunch of Pakistanis, and he just let down our people. He let down our country. He let down our armed forces, our military. I mean, how could they fight on without any leaders? If there's no leaders, there's no military. So it was very sad and very upset. I'm actually pissed off with him for what he did. That was very coward of him to do something like that. I remember even until the day we were leaving, and until the 15th of August, even in the afternoon, he was still giving speeches, and he was promising people that everything is going to be okay and we're going to fight and stuff like that. And within the next few hours, he just disappeared and left people like that. But anyway, besides that, and whatever that's happening right now, I mean, from Panjshir, and then they're trying to, come and fight against Taliban. It's very brave of them and everything. I appreciate that. But at the same time, I am scared of Afghanistan going back to,
The war.
civil war, which is really scary. We've been through that, and I don't want Afghanistan to go through that once again. I'm scared for people. I'm worried for them. I'm really concerned, and I don't know what to expect, honestly.
All the best to you. You have a great future ahead, and hope peace prevails in Afghanistan. In the end, have you penned down anything in your music? Can you just recite few things for your country? Because people are hearing you, they want like to hear from you.
I would have loved to do that, but honestly, my heart is just bleeding right now. I don't have the emotions. I don't have the feelings to be able to sing. For that, I apologize. I'm so sorry.
No problem, I understand. Thank you so much for talking to us, and hope to talk again with you sometime when things are better. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you.